I was scrolling the other day when I saw this article about Taylor Swift. Apparently, nobody in her high school liked her. So, don't get me wrong, I didn't bother reading the article because all I could think was, well, of course they didn't like her. She was young, beautiful, talented, and oozing personality. I'm surprised they didn't stone her and, drive her from the village, for God's sakes. As an entrepreneur, that's the same sort of negativity that you're going to be facing because being an entrepreneur means that, you're out there, you're dancing to the beat of your own drummer. And that makes people nervous because, they can hear their drummer, he's in there, he's Neil Pearting it, but, they're too afraid to listen. So what they do is they, turn it on you and say, you're crazy. So, there's a couple of different ways you can deal with that. If you're a really strong personality, you can just let it roll off your back. But if you're a human being, like most of us, maybe you're dealing with some self-doubts, maybe you've developed a twitch here and there from the stress of being a business owner. What you have to do is you have to use this, you have to suck in this negativity from these naysayers, and you have to let it run through you and fuel out your productivity. I am telling you, spite is an incredible motivator. Use it. Just like, Darth Vader with the Force, just suck it in, push it out. Only instead of choking people out with your mind, you're going to be, using it to drive you towards success and profit, and happiness, right? And really, at the end of the day, I always remember that the happiness part is the most important. But, like Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga has been quoted as talking about some old boyfriend of hers who apparently told her that, she would never be famous. As she basically told him, screw you, there's going to be a time when my face is going to be everywhere. And, as we know, her face is everywhere. Because Lady Gaga she knew that the best revenge is to move forward and be happy, and be what you say you're going to, do what you say you're going to do, right? You know that along the way, when she was rising up the charts, when she was tired, when she couldn't think of when she couldn't come up with a new song, if she got a bad review, that at the end of that day, when she wanted to quit, she just saw that ex-boyfriend's face in her brain, and that just pushed her to get back up and start again. So yes, I'm not telling you, it's easy to say ignore the haters, but then there's the real world, right? What I'm saying is use them. Use them. Remember, realize the last thing you ever want to hear is the phrase, I told you so, right? How painful would that be? So what you do, just suck it in, turn it out, right? And who knows? You know what? I'm thinking that if we do this enough, if we take in the negativity and we push it out towards positivity, that maybe eventually, fingers crossed, we'll be able to choke someone out with our brain too someday. Hopes. Okay. Anyways, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.